but I don't think I could be more excited than the segment that's about to come up, but it's going to get introduced by someone who's very near and dear to our hearts.
Yes, so let's hear from Chris Robinson right now. He is the president of the John Maxwell Team.
Hi, my name is Chris Robinson, Executive Vice President for the John Maxwell Team, and I want to thank you for your time and consideration as you watch this live stream feed. You know, today, I want to encourage you as we are going through this pandemic. One of the greatest things that you can do in a time of need is sow a seed. And so I am so excited what Kay and Shyla are doing with the Squeeze In to feed hospital workers 1,000 meals. And if you would like to be a part of adding value to the community, adding value to those that are serving others selflessly, be sure to check out feedthelocalneed.com. feedthelocalneed.com. I know that for myself personally, anytime that I'm going through a crisis or I'm going through a financial circumstance, one of the things I do is I sow a seed. And so today I would ask you to buy a meal, pay it forward, even if you're in a time of need right now, sow it to someone else's life so that we can help the world as a whole. So I'd ask that you join me in feedthelocalneed.com. We'll see you there. Thank you for your consideration and support.
Now, we love Chris Robinson as the president of the John Maxwell Team. He has had an incredible influence in our lives as an influential leader. And if you're reading this saying, wow, girls, you're such good speakers, and I'm loving what you're doing, and who's this Chris Robinson guy? You can head to yourjmtpc.com to go speak with our dear friend Macy to talk a little bit more about what the John Maxwell Team might be able to do for you, because it certainly did change our lives.
It is an incredible program. It's a community of 33,000 people around the world that are interested in growing together, in living for a higher purpose, in banding together under resources that teach everything from coaching and speaking and training to personal development to mindset to entrepreneurship and so much more. And Kay and I are honored to be the Maxwell Method of Marketing faculty for the JMT. So yourjmtpc.com. Macy, I think, is here with us. She's hanging out in the comments. So if you have questions, ask her. It is an incredible, it changed our lives.
And if you are a John Maxwell Team member, go ahead and comment below, #JMTDNA. You guys know it. In fact, one of the things that we would be doing right around this time is recovering from the John Maxwell Team International Maxwell Certification, where we would all be together in Orlando, about 3,000 of us, to get certified in John's coaching, speaking, and training curriculum. Now, John Maxwell, I think we've got some pictures to bring up of him too. John Maxwell is the world's leading expert when it comes to leadership. And in a time like this, leadership has never been more important.
Well, talk about getting squeezed. As leaders and leaders across the world are getting squeezed, you're seeing all kinds of different juice come out. And John, he's probably the juiciest of all, because he is helping us keep it steady.
Yep.
Keep it calm, and really bringing this, 50 years of leadership influence and study to the forefront so that he can help equip leaders and all of us during this time, and so that we can grow together and be stronger than ever.
Now, as Shyla and I mentioned, we serve as the Maxwell Method of Marketing faculty for the John Maxwell Team, teaching John Maxwell Team members how to do stuff just like this. When it comes to going live, they don't know what to do. We help them in figuring out how to market their businesses effectively, and John teaches them what to say when they get out there so that they can lead effectively as well. We are honored to next up be bringing out an exclusive, never before seen interview with us and John Maxwell, and it's all about millennials here in our millennial segment. So we hope you tune in. Be sure to tag your friends, because right now we're about to play the never before seen John Maxwell interview all about millennials.
Hello, guys. Welcome. I'm Kay. I'm Shyla, and we are so excited to be here with John Maxwell talking about generational passing on, one team, one dream. What does it mean for the future? And we were hoping you could address, we're here at International Maxwell Certification. The theme is one team, one dream. What does that mean for you, and why is it so significant going into 2020?
Well, I think that one person is too small to accomplish anything great. Mm-hmm. And I think the first thing, if we really want to make a difference, the first thing we almost have to realize is I need to grab people like you to be on the team, because teamwork makes the dream work. And so when I think of this dream that we have and one team, and the great things that makes a movement work is when we take the vision from me to we. Mm-hmm. And that's what we try to do with the John Maxwell Team. we realized that if everybody can be on the same page and everybody can have the same vision, same values, same vision, then we can accomplish a lot. And that's, as well, because you've been with us for a long time, that's what we've done. We've had a lot of accomplishments, but is it because we're just super good? It's because we are super together. And when you get super together, then all of a sudden, I add value to you, you add value to me. We, instead of competing with one another, we complete one another.
I love that.
And that's what we do. And that's what I think the theme is about. And that's what we're doing here in Orlando right now. And it's showing. People are very, very excited about where we're going and who we are.
That's beautiful. One team, one dream is about that cohesion and community. And something as millennials that our generation is facing is a sense of isolation.
Of course.
Because of we're all like this all the time.
Yeah.
What advice would you have for a millennial who's seeking that sense of community and connection?
Well, I think they have to make a few changes. I think they have to understand that you've sometimes got to lay the device down and begin to one-on-one connect with people and talk to them. But one of the things I want to really encourage people, when I speak at companies, the number one question they ask me all the time is, how do you work with millennials? And I always say two things. Number one is you value them. It all begins by understanding that these people have great potential, and they have terrific gifts. And so what you do is with the millennial, I say, hey, come on over here and you teach me, because they have so much to teach somebody that's old like me, because they've got the social technology down and they know how to connect, and they really can help me. And they do. In fact, people like you, the millennials really are a big part of the John Maxwell team, and I'm very grateful for them. But I think one of the things that I think makes the John Maxwell team very appealing to millennials is the millennials that I know, they want a purpose, they want a cause. More than money, more than position, they want to make a difference. And I think the John Maxwell team is kind of like millennial heaven, because I think we are making a difference. And when the young ones come to us, I think they just say, wait, I can give my life for this, because you're adding value to people, you're making a difference, you're going around the world to countries and helping them to get better. We have just a passion to add value to people. So I did a teaching recently on millennials. And at the end of it, I started laughing because I went through all the characteristics of them. And I said at the end, I think I'm a millennial. I'm an old man millennial.
Your millennial heart.
Yeah. But when you think of how they want to make a difference and how they love their autonomy, all the things that they love, I thought, yeah, I think that's kind of. I'm looking in the mirror today.
You're a millennial ahead of your time.
We're granting you honorary millennial.
Yeah, thank you. Or a millennial way behind my time. Just kind of like, whoops, I got to go back.
You were just born in the wrong decade.
That's
exactly
all. Century.
Well, one team, one dream, and doing it together, and that sense of community. And you said, it is about coming together and doing that. And that dream really is to add value to leaders who then multiply that value to others.
That's right.
And millennials can be a big part of that.
Oh, big part. In fact, we need them.
Yeah.
Because truly, they have influence and connections that I don't have. And so I think our team is incomplete without them. So we want them to be with us. We need them, and we hope that we can give them a little bit of help too.
I love it, John. Well, thanks for spending some time with a couple millennials today.
I love spending time with two millennial blondes with bows in them.
Thanks, everyone.
What an awesome message from John Maxwell. Now we've got our red bows in right now.
Got our JMT DNA.
Gotta show that John Maxwell team DNA. We love our John Maxwell family.